much, my GTA chums? The Fister Comet SR is on discount, 570 grand. That is a bargain for Comet fans. So we're going to customize it. This is the current customization on it. It's a great car though. It is a great car. If you're a car chum, you need to get this.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
But anyway, I'm going to show you the customization first, what kind of options we have there, and then I'm going to go talk a little bit about performance. Everything's upgraded, armor. So all we need to do is decide what colour we're going to do. Let's look at the resprays. Primary colour, we're going to go for a metallic, and oh, that looks great. Carbon black. That looks mighty fine. We could get away with that. We'd have to do some bright rims though, definitely. But it's a Porsche, you know. You want to go for something quite exciting, you know, like sunrise orange. Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? Ginger colour. I like the black kind of boots there, bonnet. But do we want to do something different though? Secondary colour. So we've got carbon black right now as a secondary, and it colours up these as well. So that's pretty good. But do we want it all one colour or what? Actually, let's leave it for now, right? And what we're going to look at is we're going to look at some of the other customization jobs. So bumpers, front bumpers. We've got the secondary splitter. We can go a little bit of a race build there, but primary splitter is pretty good as well. But let's leave it as secondary for now. Rear bumpers also has a secondary, just to give it a bit of a change in colour basically on the bottom there. So that is nice. Chassis, so secondary intakes. Okay, this is the intakes here. So we could go primary or carbon there. Engine upgrade is done. Exhaust, I think we have the best exhaust. You can get titanium tipped. Excuse me. You can get the quad exhaust as well, but we're going to leave it like that because I think that's the best. Extended arches is what we've currently got, so I'll just show you that. I quite like a clean look to it as well. Let's leave it as extended, it's not massively over the top. Stock hood is that, so we're going to change it back to a stock hood, I think. Let's do that now. And plate is fun time, yeah, we'll leave that. Respray we've done. Roof, so this is the secondary roof just to make it a little bit exciting. But I reckon we should go for primary roof. So then we've got all those secondary highlights which are black, which really suits the ginger colour. Skirts, we can do secondary skirts, you know what I mean. Competition skirts I think are a bit overboard. I think we're keeping the classic build. Spoiler, this is probably the best spoiler. But we can have no spoiler. That you're going to lose some traction. I mean, the traction bar's not there, but oh, you can go for that. Oh, that looks alright, the primary spoiler. You know, I'm tempted by that. I mean, maybe there's too much black in it. Maybe the black version. So, I mean, these are all too big. So it's either that or that, I think. So I'm going to go orange. Let's do it.
Right there.
Suspension is lowered to the max, sports suspension, so you want to do that for competitive purposes, and it looks great as well. Wheels, we're going to keep the wheel type, but wheel colour we are going to change from midnight blue because it doesn't suit the ginger colour now, so we're putting it for black. Midnight purple, that's not black. Black, there we go. I can't remember what alloy is this. We could put tyre design on. We've got the bulletproof tyres. Actually, tyre design looks alright there, doesn't it? The Atomics or Chapel. Well, let's go for a tyre design. Why not? It adds a bit of a motif. Tyre smoke is still yellow. I think that's all right. Yellow with ginger? No, let's go for orange. Okay. And wheels. We also wanted to look at wheel type, didn't we? Well, these are street deep flake reverse if you want to know. But there's millions. I think these suit it the best, so I'm going to leave it like that. Windows. Now, we didn't go to smoke it out previously, but I think because we've got a bright colour, I think we can do it. You kind of lose the roll bar effect. but nevertheless it looks pretty great as a limo, so let's go limo, why not? And that is it complete. That's all it takes. Okay, let's look at how it drives. I'm going to be doing keyboard and mouse, so that's the apology for in case I start smashing it all of a sudden. Okay, out of the blocks. It is a fast car. It's in the sports class, as you'll have seen there. But is it good? Well, it is. It is good for a Porsche. It's at the top of the tree really. Most of the Porsches are in the sports class, and it's either number one with regards to Porsches, Comets, or it's number two, depending upon which track you're on, because it's pretty similar performance to the Growler, I would say. Although the Bruffy, the Bruffmeister, has it placed at number 16 in the sports category, I think, and number 6, I think. Actually, number 16 is the Growler, but the SR is number 6, so that's like about a second off the Pariah. So yes, could you race it? Yes, you could, but there are better cars to race in the sports class, especially with it being so stacked with monster races. If you've got the HSW as well, with it on new console, then obviously things are going to be different there. But for everyone else, I think you could race it. But the main reason you're going to be buying this is because it's just a great looking Porsche, and it's a great performing Porsche as well. I think I still prefer the Growler, and performance-wise they're pretty similar. I think the Growler's better on smaller tracks. So yeah, for that reason I probably would stick with the Growler if you've already got that. But this is still a great car. I mean, it still looks great. I mean, look at it. It looks amazing. It's a Fister. So yeah, I mean, I really want to call it Car of the Week, Discount of the Week, but I'm probably going to hold off on that. I'll say it's one of the potential. I think it's second place for Discount on the week. That's as far as I'm going to go, I think. So yeah, if you're into sports category Porsches, then this is the one for you. It's super cheap as well. It's a bargain. If you're a car chum, if you're into cars, you have to buy it while it's on discount. It is super cheap. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. It's pretty easy to drive, but it is a Porsche, you know. You're gonna have some understeer. It's rear wheel drive, so you might struggle on some corners, for example, and cock it up. But I think it's easy enough for a Porsche. I mean, look at me, I'm doing all right. So overall, it's a recommended car. If you found that useful, right? If you found it useful, then drop a like. If you didn't find it useful or hate it, absolutely, then dislike and all that business. And don't forget to hit bells and subscribe and do all that. If you are into this channel, of course, give me a comment. Tell me why you like it or don't like this car. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.